is stopping us. We working.
Terence Crawford, a renowned name in boxing, has resumed training earlier than expected in preparation for his highly anticipated clash against Canelo Alvarez this year. More than just timing, Crawford is pushing his limits to secure a historic win, aiming to become only the third man to defeat Alvarez. His latest training video showcases intense weightlifting, neck exercises, and skill-building activities, confirming Tuki Alakshik's earlier announcement that Crawford had overcome a minor injury and was back in action. Fans have been amazed by Crawford's remarkable shape and dedication as he gears up for the fight. Known for his unbeaten record and exceptional skills, Crawford exemplifies the power of rigorous training and strategic conditioning. Behind his success lies a diverse and intense regimen that sharpens his boxing prowess and keeps him at peak performance. Central to his preparation is a combination of strength training, technical drills, and endurance exercises, ensuring he is ready for the challenge Alvarez presents. The video highlights Crawford's unwavering focus and determination, solidifying his reputation as one of the greatest boxers of all time. With his unmatched work ethic and innovative approach, Crawford is leaving no stone unturned in his quest for victory. Terence Crawford, one of boxing's active double undisputed world champions.
Deep breath. Keep doing what you're doing. Just using that jab good. Using that jab good.
Boasts an impeccable record. 41 fights, 41 victories, 31 knockouts, and a relentless drive to finish opponents once they're hurt. Now 36, Crawford has adapted his training to ensure he performs at his athletic peak. For his last 3 fights, he's worked with expert conditioning and supplement guru Victor Conti, elevating his preparation to unprecedented levels. As Crawford moves up in weight for his much-anticipated fight later this year, his fitness and conditioning will be crucial in securing his legacy. Darkwell. According to Cont, the results of their collaboration have been extraordinary. From the data and blood work we've collected over 4 fights, this is the best shape we've ever seen him in, Conte stated. I'd classify it as superhuman. Trains in Colorado Springs, Colorado, at an altitude of 6,700 feet above sea level, reaping the benefits of high-elevation conditioning. This rigorous regimen has enhanced the elite fitness that has helped him defeat top-tier champions including Errol Spence Jr., Sean Porter, and Kell Brook. As he continues to defy age and expectations, Crawford's remarkable dedication ensures he's poised for yet another career-defining performance. Returning to sea level after training at high altitude.
Well, yeah, the fighters that I work with, I do not encourage them to do any road work. If they do, I try to keep it down to once a week.
Can temporarily disrupt an athlete's fitness readings, causing them to appear erratic. Victor Conti, Terence Crawford's conditioning coach, explains that this is normal, and they've been working to restore Crawford's optimal performance levels seen in Colorado. You hit the rebound and your figures and performance climb back to 8, 9, 10, 11. All the benefits of training in Colorado Springs for peak performance are perfectly timed, Conte says. In Los Angeles, Crawford utilizes an oxymask, a device enabling what Conte calls super-oxygenation, Conte explains. At sea level, you breathe 20.9% oxygen. Terence breathes through an open design mask with 68% oxygen. Red blood cells, which carry hemoglobin, act like seats on a bus, transporting oxygen and nutrients to muscle tissue. Normally, all the seats get filled with oxygen, but with superoxygenation, the overflow spills into
under 3 miles. And the reason is you're developing slow twitch muscle fiber when you do tempo type long distance road work. So
into the plasma portion of the blood, creating enhanced oxygen delivery. This advanced recovery method ensures Crawford reaps maximum benefits from his training. Conte's expertise stems from a controversial past. Over 21 years ago, his infamous Balco facility was raided by federal law enforcement for distributing performance-enhancing drugs to elite athletes, including Olympic sprinters Marion Jones and Tim Montgomery, boxing champion Shane Mosley, and baseball's home run king Barry Bonds. Since then, Conte has rebuilt his career through science-driven, legal approaches to athletic conditioning. His work with Crawford exemplifies his commitment to maximizing natural performance, and his methods have become integral to Crawford's preparation as he seeks to maintain his legendary status in the boxing world. Since serving 4 months in a minimum-security federal prison, Victor Conte has turned over a new leaf, launching a high...
Genetically, there's obvious variation, but you're about 50% slow, 50% fast. The type of training that you do can make you 80% fast.
Successful company, SNAC, specializing in legal conditioning, sleep aids, and recovery supplements. SNAC has partnered with several top boxing champions, including Devin Haney, Demetrius Andrade, and Claressa Shields. Through his innovative superoxygenation methods, Conte has equipped Terence Crawford with the most oxygen-rich system possible during his preparation for his fight. In his hotel room, Crawford uses an oxymask equipped with a diffuser which delivers 68% oxygen directly through his nostrils and mouth, Conte explains. It takes the richer oxygen and flushes his system of metabolic waste products like lactic acid, ammonia, and carbon dioxide. This process optimizes oxygen delivery to his muscles. Crawford himself acknowledges the benefits of these advanced methods. I'll be stronger, more energized, and won't have to lose the extra 7 pounds, which reduces stress on my body. I'm ready and feeling great, he said. The results of Crawford's preparation are evident in his biometric readings. His heart rate is 1/3 slower than average, and his resting breath rate is remarkably efficient. Advanced blood testing and active sensors show optimal blood flow, hydration, and oxygen saturation levels. Conte adds, "What I love is how calm he is. I've never seen him so relaxed." Between rounds, his heart rate will drop quickly, so he's fresh every time he steps back in. Crawford's unparalleled preparation combines cutting-edge science and discipline, ensuring he enters the ring at his absolute peak, ready to dominate in his highly anticipated fight. In boxing, training and recovery are key, and adequate recovery time is essential for peak performance. Victor Conte emphasizes the importance of science in modern boxing, explaining that their methods are far from old school. "We're bringing science to it," he said. For Terence Crawford's upcoming weigh-in, his weight cut will be seamless. It's like landing a 747 perfectly perfect. "This will be the easiest cut he's ever made," Conte assured. "On and out. This is what science does. We will land perfectly on that scale." Conte believes Crawford may be the most scientifically prepared boxer in the sport's history, an edge that could prove critical if Crawford delivers an impressive victory against Canelo Alvarez. Such a win would significantly enhance Crawford's leg.
Moving that jab up and down, and then when you go downstairs, take that downstairs, come up with the left foot. It's going to be open.
Legacy, and set the stage for a potential retirement on top. Conte noted that Crawford could safely reach 168 pounds in 3 months, aligning perfectly with the promotional timeline needed for the fight. He has a team of very smart people around him to increase his caloric intake and make the adjustments needed, Conte explained. Sprint interval training, rather than distance running, will help Crawford develop type 2B fast twitch muscle fibers, which are key to explosive power and speed, critical elements in his quest for victory. Weightlifting may be part of Canelo Alvarez's plan, but for Terence Crawford the focus is total and unwavering. "You don't talk about step B until you've conquered step A," said Victor Conte. "Trust me, Terence is the boss. He allows me to proceed, and he's a very bright guy who understands how things work."
With Crawford's recent win, he's been asking for Canelo. He'll beat Canelo.
He's all in and listens. Working with him has been great because he truly gets it. In addition to his trainers, 3-weight world champion and Hall of Fame inductee James Toney has expressed interest in helping Crawford secure a knockout against Canelo. Speaking to Mill City Boxing, the 92-fight veteran who, like Canelo, was never stopped in his career, shared his thoughts. It would be huge if that fight happens. I'd go back into camp with Crawford and show him how to get it done for real. I love backseat, but if he can't help him, I'll make sure it gets done, Tony said. Tony, never one to hold back, dismissed comparisons between himself and Alvarez.
Potentially
Same thing.
same ending?
Same thing. Trust me.
Wow.
Trust me.
Canelo can be knocked out. He ain't all that. He's not James Toney, not in my league. He can't even hold my bag, he quipped, reiterating his confidence in Crawford's potential. Terence Crawford is fully aware of the challenge he would face against Canelo Alvarez, but remains eager to push forward and solidify his already stellar legacy. Former unified welterweight champion Keith Thurman recently offered insight into why the fight has yet to materialize. In an interview with Fight Hype TV, Thurman recalled an anecdote where Canelo revealed his hesitation about fighting Crawford. I remember Canelo talking about not
Crawford's been calling out Canelo, and Canelo now is being rumored to be chasing Beterbiev. So I guess my question for you is, do you think
wanting to fight Crawford because it reminded him of fighting Amir Khan, Thurman stated. In May 2016, Canelo faced Khan, the former unified light welterweight champion, to defend his WBC middleweight title. Similar to Crawford's potential move, Khan, a welterweight at the time, had jumped 2 weight classes for the bout. Thurman suggested that, like the Khan fight, Canelo sees little to gain from facing a smaller opponent. Fighting the smaller guy, there's nothing to really gain. Even if he wins, there's not much to say, Thurman explained. Canelo thoroughly dominated Khan, ending the fight with a brutal...
should chase glory at 175, become undisputed, and take that route, or give this fight to Bud, the smaller man, which could be a bigger...
6th round knockout. However, the aftermath was controversial. Critics and fans accused Canelo of cherry-picking an easy opponent, and the fight was widely labeled a mismatch because of the weight disparity. While Crawford is determined to prove himself, these parallels highlight the potential scrutiny and stakes surrounding a bout with Canelo. Keith Thurman acknowledged Terence Crawford's confidence and determination to secure a fight with Canelo Alvarez, but suggested that Canelo is unlikely to accept the challenge. When you have a legacy like that, he gets to choose what he wants to do with his legacy, Thurman explained. According to him, Canelo has no interest in
paper. What route do you think he should go?
Nah, man. I mean, when we talk Canelo, I mean, you're talking about like the Mexican king, you know? So when you talk Canelo...
facing Crawford, even taking digs at him in the past and advising him to stay at 147 pounds. However, Thurman's argument doesn't entirely hold up. Crawford has already addressed the weight disparity issue, particularly during the lead-up to Canelo's fight with Edgar Berlanga in September. Speaking on Sean Porter's The Porter Way podcast, Crawford pointed out, Canelo has been making his own catchweights for years. He fought a smaller Mayweather, a smaller Amir Khan, and Jermell Charlo. Crawford also questioned Canelo's intentions, adding, if I'm such an easy fight because of my lower weight, why would he demand $150 million for the fight? He dismissed Canelo's reasoning as an excuse, boldly asserting, I'm a threat to his legacy.
And when you talk about kings in the division, kings do what kings do, you know? So whatever he wants to do, man, that's how it is. You know, his last...
While boxing has proven that anything is possible, the chances of Crawford versus Canelo happening remain slim at this moment. Promoter Bob Arum is already advocating for Canelo to face Dimitri Bivol in a rematch, leaving the question of who Canelo will fight next year still unresolved.